Imagine Oliver Sacks seated at his cluttered desk, a glass of wine nearby, as he traces the tangled pathways of memory that shaped Darwin, Freud, and William James. His curiosity sparks like a flame. How do those brilliant minds connect evolution, creativity, and consciousness? What hidden currents flow beneath our understanding of being human? This question tugs at us, drawing us deeper into his river of consciousness, where biology and poetry ripple into one. Sacks doesn't treat evolution as just biology. He hears its ripple through art, memory, and human identity. Let's dive into how Darwin's theory shaped more than just species, touching our very experience. Sacks spends hours poring over Darwin's original notebooks, where rough sketches of barnacles look more like artwork than science. These pages reveal a man wrestling not just with facts, but with deep questions about creativity and change, right there in his handwriting in Down, England, 1856. Think of evolution less like climbing a ladder, more like a river's flow. Branches split, merge, and loop back in surprising ways, species adapting and recombining, much like ideas or memories, never a straight line but a living tributary. And suddenly you realize your story isn't isolated. It's a knot in this endless river. Sacks invites us to see human consciousness as one remarkable current shaped by countless ancestors, not a solo act but a vast, interconnected symphony. Memory isn't just a filing cabinet, it's more like a mental kaleidoscope. Sacks pulls examples from neuroscience to show how our past shapes us unpredictably, creating astonishing leaps forward. Mrs. Oak, a patient with severe amnesia, can't recognize faces yet vividly recalls smells and melodies from decades ago. Sacks tells us her fractured memory isn't a loss but a mosaic, each fragment a spark illuminating different corners of her identity. Memory works like a Rorschach ink blot. It shifts with every glance, a fluid process that rebuilds and reinvents itself. Just as an artist modifies a canvas with each brushstroke, your memories morph and connect in wildly creative ways. This dynamic memory lets us break patterns and innovate. Sacks surprises us. The ability to forget rigid details actually fuels creativity, turning remembered chaos into the birthplace of new ideas that defy linear logic. Sacks tackles consciousness, the nagging mystery that no science has fully unraveled. With Freud and James as guides, he explores how awareness flows and sometimes stumbles. William James described consciousness as a river, ever-changing, continuous, impossible to grasp in a single frame. Sacks brings this metaphor alive, reminding us that what we call I is actually a rushing current of thoughts, feelings, and perceptions all swirling together. Freud introduced the idea that beneath our awareness lies a vast unconscious mind, like an iceberg's bulk beneath water. Sacks highlights how this hidden powerhouse shapes behaviors and creativity in ways we barely understand but can't deny. Putting it together, Sacks shows consciousness not as a fixed thing, but an active flow. This insight transforms how we think about ourselves, not static beings trapped in time, but living rivers of experience, always moving, always evolving. Remember the opening scene, Sacks at his desk, wine glass catching light, reflecting on giants like Darwin and Freud. That same wonder can fuel your curiosity. Try this next time you feel stuck. Imagine your thoughts as a river, fluid, meandering, always carrying something new downstream. Let yourself flow. It's in this ever-moving current that you catch a glimpse of what makes us human. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.